So, you see your cat strolling by, tail held high and proud, like a little flag waving in the breeze. That's usually a good sign. It often means they're feeling confident, happy, and approachable. Think of it as their way of saying, "Hey, look at me. I'm feeling good." Now, a tail that's straight up with a slight curl at the tip? That's like the ultimate "I'm happy to see you" sign. It's their way of acknowledging you with a friendly little wave. Try gently scratching them under the chin when you see that. You'll likely get a purr of approval. But what about when things get a bit more dynamic? A swishing tail, for instance. Now, this one can be a bit tricky. A slow, gentle sway is often a sign of concentration or mild interest. Maybe they're watching a bird outside the window or carefully plotting their next pounce. But be warned. A fast, agitated swish usually indicates annoyance or irritation. Think of it as their internal warning siren. Back away slowly and give them some space. And then there's the bottle brush tail. This is when their tail puffs up, making them look like a little furry pipe cleaner. This usually indicates fear or defensiveness. Something has startled them, and they're trying to make themselves look bigger and more intimidating. The best thing to do in this situation is to stay calm and avoid sudden movements. Speak in a soft, reassuring voice, and let them come to you when they're ready. Have you ever noticed your cat twitching their tail? This is a fascinating one, and the meaning can vary. A small twitch at the tip of the tail can indicate excitement or anticipation. Maybe they see you getting their favorite treat, or they're about to embark on a playful chase. A more pronounced twitch, especially accompanied by dilated pupils, could indicate focus or even aggression. Watch the context closely. Now let's talk about tail position when your cat is lying down. A tail tucked neatly under their body often means they're feeling content and secure. It's like their way of saying, "I'm comfy and cozy, and I trust my surroundings." However, a tail tucked tightly against their belly could indicate fear or pain. Observe their body language closely for other signs of distress. Here's a little experiment you can try. Next time you're petting your cat, pay close attention to their tail. See how it changes position and movement in response to your touch. Do they wag it gently when you scratch them in their favorite spot? Do they twitch it when you pause? The more you observe, the better you'll become at understanding their unique tail language. And speaking of touch, did you know that cats actually have scent glands located at the base of their tail? When they rub their tail against you or your furniture, they're not just being affectionate, they're also marking their territory with their scent. It's their way of saying, "This is mine, and you belong to me too." Isn't that fascinating? Now, a low-hanging tail can have a few different meanings depending on the specific situation. If the tail is drooping but still slightly curved, it could mean your cat is feeling relaxed, or even a little tired. However, a tail that's tucked very low, almost dragging on the ground, could indicate fear, anxiety, or even illness. It's always a good idea to keep an eye out for other signs of discomfort if you see this. One more interesting tidbit. Kittens often hold their tails straight up when they're playing. It's a signal to their siblings and mother that they are playful and friendly. As they get older, this behavior can continue when they are around people they trust. Ultimately, understanding your cat's tail language is all about paying attention, observing their behavior, and considering the context of the situation. The more you learn to read their tail, the stronger your bond will become. So, what has your cat's tail been telling you lately? Share your stories and observations in the comments below, and subscribe for more fascinating feline facts.